No, she's done. Throat's out.
We're gonna back out. Back out.
Yep.
Feet clear. Check her.
You killed her in front of your little girl. Obviously, you've got blood on your glasses, you've got blood all on your feet. The little girl has blood on the sweatshirt that belongs to you that you gave her.
A neighbor points officers towards an upstairs apartment. They knock. A recorded doorbell answers instead of a person. Then they notice something on the door handle that changes the whole tone of the morning. What began as a request to check on a mother and her daughter was about to turn into one of the biggest searches this county had seen in a while.
Largo Police. Is Renato Mahaj, if I'm saying that correctly, home?
Who?
Renato Mahaj?
No.
No? Which one?
This door. Oh,
All right. I appreciate it. Thanks. Family at this residence is advising us upstairs, one more and on the other side, so we'll check there. And it looks like there's a door on the door handle.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hi, need to come to the door, please.
Who's that? Who's on?
Just be advised, he's third floor window, both of them on this side. Come on under.
So who's he?
Okay, so our suspect lives with his mom and dad.
Okay.
This is his estranged wife and his 8-year-old daughter who live here. Dad woke up, or that guy woke up, and the father wanted to talk. Dad's like, hey, it's 2:31, can we talk later? So pump his dad's face, breaks his teeth. Dad gets up, so some kind of short on shoes. We had a really big language barrier, so I don't have all the details. They're down in the hospital right now. Commits false imprisonment. Mom tries to run out of the house. She's terrified. Son stops her. Dad says, I gotta call 911. Starts to call. Son slams his phone, and they all run out of the house. The dad's bloody, knocking on the neighbor's house for help with blood everywhere over there. So we have tampering, false imprisonment, aggravated battery, and theft. Mom said Mom is terrified for her. Mom said, I'm so scared. That's the only place he'll go. That's the only place he'll go.
Okay, we got a bloody knuckle knife.
Yeah.
Do you know if that was used in the use of weapon? Do you know?
And it looks like there's some blood on the door handle, but there's really no dripping, so unless...
This happened, it's been about a...
The machete.
The machete was, Dad grabbed the machete to protect himself. So the house has a function of illegal weapons and stuff, and it can hide some weird things and firearms. So I don't know if that changes exigency to check on her. I am worried about her. None of us have tried calling her yet.
You got a number on her?
There's one under the emergency contact, and if this
Is there why would we think that she's in danger here?
just that's basically what Mom said, and that his son's having a psychotic break. That's it.
Here's what these officers already knew walking up. A couple hours earlier in another city, this same man had beaten his own parents. Then took their phone so they couldn't call for help. That's why Largo's here. Not for a crime in progress, for a welfare check. Somebody just wanted to make sure the mother and the little girl were okay.
You want me to go around and be the one that comes up and opens it then?
We got it.
All right.
You stay here, and then as soon as we open, start announcing.
Yeah, and we'll just stand there, let it breathe, unless if we hear something that's
Then
concerning,
go
we're going
in.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Got one on the other side yet?
Got blood on the floor, blood on the door.
Largo Police! If you're in there, yell out now. Largo Police!
You hear anything?
Can't see anything. I guess into the living room.
You see a little bit of the kitchen.
Yep.
Got blood on the floor here.
Like the bathroom, I can't really see much past the door though.
Okay.
All right, slow and methodical.
Ready? Yep.
Yep. Largo, please.
Switch to the other side.
Keep announcing.
Largo Police! If you're in here, sound out now. Largo Police! Bedroom on the left, bedroom on the right.
Blood on the bed.
Largo, a lot of blood on the bed. Largo Police! Largo Police!
Gonna buy it.
Yep.
Body.
Body.
Got a body.
One down.
Largo Police!
Is there a bathroom in there?
Yep, we got a bathroom. Door's closed.
Okay. If you can move a little bit, I'll get through.
Somebody call out 167. Alright.
We're gonna back out.
Back out.
Yep.
Feet clear. You check her, him, or whoever it is.
Go around.
Her.
Go around that side. Check the side. Nothing over there.
Nothing? No, she's done. Throat's out. Do any of us have, you've got his information, do you have her information or the child?
I
You
have
nothing.
nothing. I have the suspect's information.
Okay.
It's all on my calls.
I got his DL and stuff.
His car's
Do you want me to go downstairs? Because she apparently knew the kids, or the child.
My guy's at the hospital getting the information from the grandparents. He's not going to tell them that
Okay.
she's signal 7, but he's trying to get the kids' information.
Okay.
So
it's all coming.
And the relation to the people at the hospital are
This is their daughter-in-law.
their daughter-in-law
Suspect
and
was
son.
Yes, their son.
And is that the child in common between the two of them?
Correct.
Okay.
Do you want me to get an ID on her?
My other officer
Russ
saw
is right here, so she's being right here.
he pulled
Yeah,
up her.
we just hold tight on that.
I think we already have her name and stuff. Okay.
My guy's-
Probably
my
if
guy's got
we've
it.
got her tagged, then the chances
Yeah,
are.
my guy's got her information. I just don't have it. He's downstairs. Reed has it.
Yeah.
We just don't have the kids' information. I don't believe.
Okay.
That would explain.
So now there's a mother who isn't going home and a child who isn't here. That second part is what turns this from a death investigation into a race. Within the hour, it's a statewide Amber Alert, Largo, Clearwater, the sheriff's office, state agents, all of them looking for one little girl. The only lead is a cell signal bouncing off of a single tower, narrowing it down to about a mile. That's it. 1 mile. And a clock running.
Dude, you better get out of the way! Hey, I want the shield on the car. I want the shield on the car. On the car. Hands down! Hands! Right here. I see someone in the back, right here. I want your hands on the glass, sweetie. Hands up! Hands on the glass.
Window breaker.
Okay. Here, somebody go. Put the window down. There you go. Perfect. All right. Who's got hands? Justin? All right, here we go. Get on the car. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Lay down. Lay down. Somebody on that side grab her.
Turn him over.
I know. It's okay, sweetheart.
Get her out.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. You don't have one. Get one. Okay.
I just want to buy everybody.
You came Christmas gift. Oh, man, glad roll over. And 220. Can I get you up here with the cage car, please?
Sir, I'm not a resistant or anything.
I know. We understand that. And that's well, you're fine.
Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that transpired this morning. Okay. And we would really like the opportunity to talk to you and kind of understand what happened. Obviously, you're in handcuffs right now. I do want to advise you of your rights. You have constitutional rights that we want to advise you of. So I'm just going to kind of do that out the gate. That way, we're doing everything right. Okay. But we would really love to give you an opportunity to explain what's going on, and I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for where we're at today. So you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. Having these rights in mind, you want to speak with us, and I appreciate that, man. Like all the officers said, you've been super cooperative today. I had an opportunity to speak to your little girl. She seems like a really sweet girl. She's, obviously she's safe. You know that. You were with her. I just kind of want to understand what's going on. How did we get here? We're in a situation where you're in handcuffs and you took your little girl out of the apartment today, and it sounds like there's a lot of stuff going on. I spoke with some of your friends. It sounds like you were in the process of trying to get your roofing contractors certifications and things like that, and things maybe didn't go as according to plan. From what they're telling me, they wanted to help you get through that, but there have been some things that went on. There was an altercation with your dad this morning. There's obviously an incident that happened with your ex.
Right. So I guess all of that.
Yeah. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to just kind of like say, hey, I made a mistake, or this is what's going on. And, okay.
Well, let's start with what happened with the roofing license. I understand you were pretty upset about that. No, it didn't bother you. Your friends were worried just because it seemed like when that happened, maybe you were just kind of disappointed that it didn't go through.
Of course, I feel like I want you guys to feel me and what happened. Did it happen? Why am I here? Why am I in handcuffs?
Well, we got a call for a welfare check this morning at your ex-wife's house, the apartment there at Bayside Core Apartments. A welfare check.
That's just making sure somebody's
making
okay.
sure somebody's okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a will.
No.
They wanted us to go by, and Clearwater called us because I guess there was an altercation with you and your dad this morning at your house in Nursery. And so, we ended up getting a call to go there and check on everybody. And, obviously you've got blood on your glasses, you've got blood on your feet. The little girl has blood on the sweatshirt that belongs to you that you gave her. There was a knife that was found outside the residence that had blood on it. There was blood on the door of your ex's residence. Am I saying this right? Suella? What happened in that residence today? You have no idea what happened there.
I feel like even now being there, I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay. Well, whose blood is on it? It could be a bunch of different people's. Whose would it be? And here's the deal. Honey was in bed with Mom. She saw everything. Okay. So you know why you're here. Okay. You understand why you're in this. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the things that I just briefly saw on the scene because obviously we still have forensics that are going to be coming out and doing that. Okay. So I'd like to give you an opportunity to explain what happened. And like I said, you've been cooperative. I'm not taking your lack of, asking why disrespectfully. And I hope that you're not taking anything I'm saying disrespectfully. But you know why you're here. You know why you're in the case. You have your ex's blood on you. You killed her in front of your little girl. She told me it happened. So it's not a question of if you did these things. It's not a question of if you did. The questions I have is, how did you get here? Why did that happen? Because the why is more important, really, than what happened.
Find the why. I'm trying to work backwards on how we got here. I don't know.
Do you remember going into his apartment this morning?
I remember the last 2-3 months of my life have not been good.
Okay.
Why is that?
And I'm just confused. And that's it.
You've just been confused and you don't know what's going on? Okay. I mean, have things been going bad financially, with work, with what? You're not sure what's going on. It's just
I know I kind of have flashbacks of what could have happened.
Okay.
But I don't know if that was me doing those things. I know it's me that's sitting here.
Yeah. Well, we know it's you sitting here with blood on you.
Right.
And if you're having flashbacks of things that occurred, a lot of times when things happen, our mind tries to protect us.
Right.
But in talking to Alicia, there was a violent altercation that occurred. And in looking at Suella, and looking at the knife that we found, and looking at the blood in the apartment, the flashbacks you're having is probably memories that you're having, and nothing to us. So what happened in this? Why go over this? What was the reason? When did you and Suella, how long have you guys been separated?
We were on this never lived together.
Okay. You just had a baby in common?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Did you guys ever live together or anything like that?
We did. We tried it a couple of times.
Okay. When's the last time you lived with her? Okay. Have you ever lived with her at her current apartment?
Yes.
Okay. And how long ago was that, would you say? Okay. Do you have a key to that apartment still?
Yes.
You don't know if you have a key or not?
I don't have anything in my possession other than I have this in the car.
Okay.
I read the car.
Watch how he answers, not angry, not falling apart. A detective just told him his daughter saw everything, and the most he gives back is that he's confused. Most people in that chair are desperate to explain themselves, to talk their way out. He's somewhere else entirely. And honestly, that flatness is the part of this that's hardest to sit with.
Okay, Renato. This is what's going to happen next. All right. Just want to keep you up to date with everything. All right. We do have a warrant because we want to go ahead and process some things off of you and collect your clothing and that sort of thing. So I'm going to read you the warrant. The first thing I want to let you know too is what I know we had spoken earlier, and I informed you of your Miranda rights. Remember when I read those to you earlier?
I think you were here before with some other guy.
I was here with Steve. Correct. I read you your rights. This is a different partner. This is Detective Bolton.
All right. I've seen him before.
Possibly.
I just stuck right ahead of this.
You'd waived your right to an attorney and all that kind of stuff. Just so you know, I asked you, I told you you had the right to remain silent, you had the right to counsel, I read everything to you. You explained you understood your rights and you were willing to speak with me. We had our conversation earlier. I'm just letting you know that an attorney did come by. She's downstairs and she is here if you want to speak with her. She showed up on her own, unsolicited. So if you would like to speak with her, I can effectuate that for you. You absolutely can get some water. So this is what we're going to do first, okay? The forensic tech is going to come and photograph you. We're going to collect your clothing. We're going to have to get a buccal swab. And when we're done with all that, I'll give you a bottle of water so you can get some water and all that kind of stuff, okay?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm almost done. I just need you for 2 more minutes. I'm just going to take your glasses off your face, okay?
Stretch it out, man.
You alright?
Renato Muhaj was held without bond from the night of his arrest. No contact with his daughter, ever. He was charged across 2 counties, in Largo, first-degree murder, kidnapping, and child abuse. In Clearwater, aggravated assault, witness tampering, felony battery, false imprisonment, and domestic battery for what he did to his parents, including a father hurt badly enough to be hospitalized. Investigators confirmed Suela Saliaj was killed in her own bedroom with her 8-year-old daughter in the home. And that little girl told officers she asked her father one question that morning. Why would you do that? There's no record of him ever answering it. Not to her, not to detectives, not in court. In September 2025, Muhaj pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison. But here's the part that stays with me. By every account, his own family included, there was no history of violence before that night. No record, no warning anyone had missed the scene, and an 8-year-old ended up asking the only honest question in this whole case. So I'll put it to you. Does a guilty plea and a life sentence feel like justice here, or does it just close the file? Let me know in the comments. If this one stayed with you the way it stayed with me, you know what to do.